Okay, so after doing the two tables, you should be able to do this without this video, but in case you need help, I'm doing this since it's the beginning of us learning Word. So what we are going to do is we are going to make some kind of advertisement. It can be for pet sitting, it can be for whatever you want, as long as it is school appropriate. So you would go to, once you open it, you can go to File, New, Blank Document. I'm just going to put it over here so that you can see I have some of the directions here. But basically, we have a background here. So I'm going to double click on this so you can see all of these. All right. So we're going to go to Design, and it says Page Color. We can pick any color we want, but I'm going to go ahead and pick green since that's what was over here. You can pick any color. I do not care. Then we need to insert a table. So the table is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide, but we're only going to make it 6 wide, and I'll show you why. So you're going to go over here to your file, and you're going to go Insert Table, and you can go down 6, and you can go over 7, but we're only going to go over 6. Okay, I'm not going to make you do anything more than that at the moment. But if you notice, this is all the way up here in this corner, and this is starting here. And that is because my margins are sitting at 1 inch. So what we need to do is we need to go to Layout, Margins, and we need to go to Narrow. So now it's up in the corner, and I'm okay with that. This is a little bit smaller, but I'm just showing you if you were doing this pretty easily, you could do that. So now we're going to take and click this bottom one, and we're going to make it the size of our page. Okay, made that a little bit too big. All right, so now it's the size of our page. The first one is really pretty big, and there are no lines in it. So we're going to take and put our cursor, you get your double lines, we're going to move it down, and then we're going to select them all. Just click, hold, and drag. And then up here in Table Design and Table Layout, you have all of these commands that will work just on the table. So we're going to be in Table Layout. We're going to go to Merge Cells, and now it becomes one big cell. The next one is 3, right? There's 3 of them there. So we're going to take 2 of them and merge the cells, 2 of them and merge the cells, 2 of them and merge the cells, and we're going to move it up so that it's not quite as big. Same with the next one, there's 3. So we're going to take and do merge cells, merge cells, merge cells. So that would be your 3 pictures. Now we have 3 prices. So we're going to do the same thing. Merge, merge, merge. Now we just have one big one. So we're going to take and merge all of them. And we are going to Put this back up here so that it can be like this. And then we'll move this down a little bit. Can't come down too far, but it come down pretty far. All right, so now you have your layout. You have all the things that you can do to put your pictures and such in, okay? I will show you a couple, one of each one, and then you can finish it off. So for the picture, you would go to the internet. Maybe you would put in pet sitting or whatever it is you want to be doing, lawn. Go to images. Okay. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to right click, copy image. I'm going to go back to Word. I'm going to make sure I'm inside of this cell and I'm going to paste. Now it's really, really, really big. So if I click on it, I can make it smaller. All right. And then the other thing that you can do is if you take this 3 lines here, it's your layout options, and you click this middle one. Now I can take and put it wherever I want within this box. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to go over here to paragraph and I'm going to, no, I'm not going to do that, am I? Okay, never mind. We won't do that. So there you go. So now you have your picture. Now this is word art. So we would go to insert, word art, pick whichever word art you like. You can pick and drag it down here. You can change the size of your text just like you do with everything else. If it doesn't move right for you, make sure you click on this and then you will be able to move it wherever you want it to move. So you would put 3 things here. You would put another picture in here the same way you did this. You would just click and type text in here. This is just text. You can either do that or you can insert word art again if you just want it to be pretty full. All right, and then the last thing that I will show you is this is too big. I'm trying to get to it. Might have to move things around to get to it. So now it's all on one. I can move my text back up here. All right, so now on this one, the one thing I want to show you is you would say, you know, call Dr. J at 555-5555. Okay, so to make it go vertical, you have to highlight it. You have to go to table layout, text direction, and then you can change the text direction. Once you do that, you can align it into the center of the little tab. You can move these over, and then you can just copy and paste them. Okay. So, oh, the one thing I will tell you on this one has a background. So if you, on this one, if I select this, okay, we're going to move this guy for the minute. Where'd he go? We'll put him down here for now. Actually, you know what? We're going to select him, and we're going to Control X to cut him. So now if we select this, you have to make sure you have this selected. You can go to Table Design, and you can go to Shading, and we can shade it. We'll go with light blue. Let go. Now I can Control V, and now I have text there. Same with these. That's how you would change the text of the background on these. So you can just click these guys, Table Design, Shading. We'll keep them the same color. Okay, so that is how you do that. I forgot to tell you about those things. If you want to do these guys, do this one in maybe yellow. That's really bright, but we're going to go with it. All right, and then the rest would be pictures, so on and so forth. So that is how you would do a flyer using tables. The last thing I want to show you is, do you see how you still have these black lines, which are not really prevalent, but you can, if you wanted to, you can make sure your table is selected. You can either go to borders and select no border so that there's no borders there, and it's just it looks like it's just, gone. Or I'm going to hit Control Z to undo, and then I'm going to go to borders, and I can put all borders, and then you can also change the borders. So I could make the borders really big if that's what I wanted to do, so that it was very prominent. So that is something, that's a design feature. You can do whatever you want with that one. But you have to make a choice. I don't want you to leave it the same as you had it. All right. If you have any questions, you can ask me, but hopefully between the tutorial before and this one, you should be able to make yourself a advertisement. So between this and this video, you should be good. You need to save it in your DIT folder, and then you will turn it in Schoology week 5.